Pedro Pascal's Joel returned to the cast for an hour of flashbacks in The Price, the 6th episode of Season 2 of The Last of Us. The program did it in a clever, imaginative, and endearing way. The Last of Us Season 2 Episode 6 is set nearly entirely in the past, building on the teaser from last week. The final years of Joel and Ellie's relationship are discussed, and it concludes by outlining how their relationship soured. It shows all of the flashbacks that were interspersed throughout the video game in back-to-back order. Many of the most memorable scenes from the game were reproduced in this episode, including Ellie's birthday visit to the Aerospace Museum and her passionate kiss on Joel's porch. A few important questions that the season had hinted at were also addressed. We witnessed Joel giving Ellie her guitar, the beginning of Ellie and Kat's romance, the events leading up to Joel's enigmatic murder of Eugene, and, above all, how Ellie ultimately learned the truth about Joel's murder of the Fireflies. Joel's return was recognized at the start of the episode in a very poignant manner. The Last of Us opening title sequence is reminiscent of Game of Thrones opening titles. Every Game of Thrones episode opens with a camera sweeping over a map of Westeros, revealing all of the many kingdoms and regions. The cordyceps fungus is seen in the first few scenes of The Last of Us as expanding quickly. At the very conclusion of this title sequence, two tendrils that vaguely resemble Joel and Ellie standing side by side on their trek across the post-apocalyptic wasteland emerge. This is the most endearing touch. The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2, Through the Valley, featured Pascal's name deleted from the credits after Joel was killed by Abby. Additionally, the small Joel tendril was removed from the conclusion of the title sequence, leaving the Ellie tendril alone. This alteration to The Last of Us opening credits served as a devastating reminder of the loss for the following 3 episodes. Joel's tendril was reintroduced into the title sequence in Episode 6 to signal his reappearance. It's delicate yet quite charming. Joel's reappearance in Episode 6 of Season 2 of The Last of Us served as the ideal reminder of why the character has been sorely missed since his passing. The core of the show revolves around his on-screen relationship with Ellie. All of Bella Ramsey's co-stars, from Isabella Merced as Dina to Gabriel Luna as Tommy, have a strong bond, but nothing comes close to their electrifying interaction with Pascal. The Last of Us is fundamentally a father-daughter tale, and Pascal and Ramsey do a fantastic job of capturing that bond. When Joel fulfills Ellie's goal of traveling to space, it's heartwarming to see them get along. However, when Joel finds Ellie using a joint, a tattoo, and a sexual partner, it's heartbreaking to see them fighting. And it's always convincing in both situations. Even if they are arguing angrily, it is tough to turn away while they are sharing a screen. Ellie's scenes with Joel are much more entertaining than seeing her fall in love with Dina or argue with Tommy. The best aspect of Season 2 is still the character coupling that captivated audiences in Season 1. Perhaps the best episode of The Last of Us since Joel's death is The Price, and it's no accident that it's the first to feature Joel in a significant way since then. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.